So after 2 years, I actually get to walk in People's Park. I've been trying to get in here, as I said, for 2 years, and today I get in. So you have these lovely sculptures, you have these lovely manicured lawn areas, you have the lovely bridge. Over the back here there is a new museum and a new library. So you have the children's area here, and it's looking really nice. Yeah, so but the reason I'm here to look at the park, the reason here is to get my final booster. Yeah, and I needed to get my final booster because it's a little bit vague when you get out of the country what is fully vaccinated. Is it 2 vaccines, 1 booster, 2 vaccines, 2 vaccines and 2 boosters? Which one of those 3 allows you back into the Philippines when you're traveling back in? You don't need the yellow card anymore, or you can get the yellow card, but it becomes quite difficult to get that card now. But tomorrow People's Park will close. They won't be doing any more vaccinations in People Park. A Breeza Mall for booster vaccination closed on Monday. Yeah, and NCC Mall at Bohanging that was doing boosters is no longer doing boosters. And what I found out today when I went to the health clinic at Sasa is that the boosters and have been moved to the health clinics in your barangay, which I find a little bit bizarre, really. For the last 2 years they've been telling people get to these areas, and they've set it up and it's been working really well for the last 2 years. And as of today it's stopped, and once again it's confusion. Where do you get your vaccination? Where do you go to get your booster? Where do you go to fill out? Or has COVID finished? Yeah, has COVID ended in the current climate in the Philippines? I don't think so, because people are still turning around and wearing face masks. Hello, Queer. They're still wearing face masks. They're still continuing. This is so slick here. This is a drive-in vaccination unit here. You drive in, you queue, you get back in your car and you drive. A bit like bit like McDonald's drive-through, a bit like Jollibee drive-through. Yeah. The park is lovely, isn't it? They've got these fantastic sculptures, but once again, confusion. I had to go to 5 places today to find out where I could get my booster, my final booster, to give me a full house. Yeah, and I'm not walking down the drive-through. I'm going to walk across this bridge. There was a guard the other side, but there's no guard this side. So on the left-hand side here is the pre-testing, is the blood pressure, is the screening to check on your medication to make sure that you're healthy, make sure you're not on any prescribed medication, you're not ending up having headache or anything like that. What has changed is that when you get to the end, like with the malls, you had to wait 30 minutes in a cinema before they let you out. Here they just turn around and stamp your card and turn around and say you can go home. But down here this is the vaccination centre of People's Park. Tomorrow this will close. No more vaccination. I had to get Pfizer because they didn't have AstraZeneca. So I got my Pfizer. They had Moderna, they had Sinovac. Well, sign of VAC. What can I say? I'm not even going to go there, just in case I end up in jail. So I'm going to walk through here, go out, get on scooty, and then I'm going to go and have something to eat. My arm will ache tomorrow. I'll end up with headache, but I'm going to just keep rehydrating, drink plenty of water. Cars you see going out to the left, they're the cars from the drive-in. So when you come in to this area, or when you did previous, you came in over here, you walked into this area, you did your hand washing, you went over to here, and there was a children's under 17 years of age, and then there was old people. Then you went in to fill out your paperwork, then you went into blood pressure, then you went into screening for medication, then you went in for another check to make sure that your blood pressure was okay, you had your vaccination, another blood pressure, and then bugger off home. Yeah. Now I was over the other side, and this was the car that was in front of me, and he's driving out. Now you can, or you could, got a bus here, and it's here on the left hand side, and it will pick up from different areas around DAVAO. But tomorrow that's all gone. And People's Park, lovely eagle, isn't it? Lovely sculpture. I do like this park. Used to have loads of pigeons in it. I used to come over and feed the pigeons with Annie, but no. There we go. See that? Hey, the Philippine eagle. Beautiful. Right, let's have a walk outside. I don't know what I did with, oh yeah, I know what I did with my water. I got water. We've got a durian building there. Time to go home, guys. There we go. So we're into emissions testing today. So we're down here on DAVAO. So this here is filming the back of the bike. I don't have a registration plate or a number plate available, because it should be a different style of this. I've been waiting 3 years to get notification. I'm still waiting. And then the OCR is underneath that bit of paper flapping, and the original registration from last year married to that plate says that I'm actually insured to ride on the road. I come down here, so it was done in July last year. I'm here in July this year, and because they've got a new system, it's going to take a month to process. So what I've done is I actually paid them 2,000 peso to turn around and do the work for me, because I don't know what the new process is. So they've changed the registration process, they've changed the emission controls process, but I'm waiting. I'll get a text in a month's time. I have to give the original OCR and the registration from last year. It will go down to the LTO office, it will be registered, it will be stamped, but because of the backlog and the computerization, it takes 3 weeks longer. How does that work? I thought computers were supposed to speed up life, not slow it down. So yeah, so after here I'm going up to a breather mail. I'm going to go and get my second booster, because that's due in July, and it's the 1st of July today. It's the first day of BBM as a president. Duterte finished yesterday, so now it's Mr. Roddy Duterte. So these bikes are going round this side of the building into that part there. So I'm here in what's called the Express, and in this side it's going to do the emissions to go through here, and these guys will all do their own registration, they'll do their own online, and they'll do their own LTO. So what you got there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, about 27 bikes to go through, and it's a waiting game. Yeah, it takes each bike 8 to 10 minutes to process through the emissions, this machine. I've got one side and one this side. This is the car bay that I'm on in the Express, because there's only 6 cars here. So yeah, DAVAO Road is there. They're digging it up and they're making it really, really look great. It's looking stunning now. So anyway, upwards. Let's get life sorted out.